Good afternoon and welcome into RhinoMan Show. Hey, I'm your host, Tom, aka RhinoMan, Tim, Tom, whatever you want to call me. We're in for 30 minutes of fun. Today's episode is going to be a good one. TMP Slots, thank you for becoming a member to the Good Vibes crew. Really appreciate that. Your name will be on the banner first thing tomorrow. Absolutely appreciate you for being a member. Hey guys, as we always do, I have 3 questions for you before we get into today's show. Today's show comes to us from a viewer that emailed me, does not want their name revealed. However, they did bring up some interesting points about YouTubers in casinos. Hey, it's going to be an interesting show for sure. Stick around for that. Appreciate everybody that's in here. Let's get into the 3 questions of the day, and there's some good ones for sure. If you could learn one answer to one question about your future self, what would that question be? Hey, if you could answer one question about your future self, what would that one question be? Sounds confusing, but it's really not. If you could look into the future, answer one question about your future self, what would it be? Thank you, Sister Yoshi, for the platypuses. Really appreciate that. Question number 2. I know the kind of people that are in this live right now. How often do you cuss? And what are your go-to strings of cuss words? Hey, you might have to get creative of how you put it in the chat, leave it in the comments, whatever. I want to know. I could only imagine. Hey, it's a good one. Okay, guys. Third one, I really need to know this. I must know. I want to know. Where is the best place to take a date? In your area or where you live? Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Where's the best place to take a date? Hey, I really want to know. Guys, you see the banner going across the bottom, and we'll get everything out of the way soon. First, let's recognize the new subscribers. Hand pay all day. Sean Castillo, thank you very much for being new subscribers to the channel. Welcome into the Good Vibes crew. TMP Slots, Gamblers Unknown, Yoshi Slots, New England Scratcher, New NES Slots, Robert Kaczynski, Gambleby Slots, and more. Bradley Jones, Love Struck Gambling, SoCal Slots, and I'd like to welcome in to the Good Time Rollers, Becky A. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys being members to the channel. Hey, it means a lot to me. It really helps me out producing content. Thank you very much. Let's see who's in the house right now. Let's see here. What is going on? Okay, we got TMP Slots, Gamblers Unknown. I don't think so. I haven't ran into any up here. It's the North Pole. Hey, we know that. Sister Yoshi is in the house. Susan wants to party with Bruce Springsteen. That's the name today. Susan wants to party with Bruce Springsteen. Appreciate you being in here, Susan. Bradley Jones, welcome to the Good Vibes crew. Appreciate that, bro. Becky A is in the house. Sister Yoshi's in the house. Let's see. We got a lot. Whaler, what's going on, bro? Really appreciate you in here. Yoshi Slots is in the house. Mag. Blue Collar Slots. I'm glad you're here, bro. I got something for you in a minute. Let's see here. Who else we got in here? We got Mag. We got everybody. Missy A. Thank you for coming in. Anything that starts with F, this, F, that, it's whatever. Hey, I'm sort of the same way. Drop those F-bombs quite a bit. Tony Tooch, thank you for being in the house. Tracy the Ace, always glad to see you. Little Dutchie's in the house. Hey, guys, you haven't heard me say a name that's normally in here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he got upset that I was teasing him, that I was making fun of him. Whatever it is, I don't see Randy the Slot Wizard in there. Hey, guys, I know you guys feel the same way about me because you guys sent me this picture. I'm going to go ahead and drop it in right now so you guys could take a look at it. I don't know what's going on, but hey, this is what you guys dropped in on me. I appreciate it. We are glad Randy is not here today. Look who we got there. We got Yo Ange, James Spitzer, Scotty H-Town, Robert Kaczynski, and Blue Collar Slots. We appreciate you guys. You guys share my sentiment. We're glad Randy's not here. Hey, he dumped me today to go hang with Mr. Handpay. Mr. Handpay is going to be going live for the first time in almost 3 or 4 weeks over on his channel in about 50 minutes or so. So after this, you might want to go over and check it out. Watch Randy hanging and draping all over him. You know how he does. Hey, I don't want to meet him in person, Randy the Slot Wizard, that is. But hey, you guys know the frustration with that. Anyway, guys, let me stop sharing that. Get back on the screen here. We could get into today's topic. You know how it goes. Spin and win slots. Hey, you wanted to know how to get your logo on the wall behind me? There's 3 ways to do it. Hey, one is you could join the membership at the $15 level. You can have it up there all year. You can super chat me $20. It'll be up there for a month. Those super chats don't have to come all at once. They could come periodically over time, or you could cash at me $20. I'll put it up there for a month. Hey, I'm trying to build some momentum for my channel and help me produce better quality live streams. You know my equipment. You know my cell phone. They didn't accept food stamps when I went to T-Mobile. You know how that goes. Hey, I got to deal with what I got to deal with. Buddha Edwin Ebert, thank you for coming in. How much do you have to pay to remove it? Gamblers Unknown, you already paid. It's permanent up there, bro. You know how it is. I'm just saying. What's up, Buddha Edwin Ebert? Thank you for coming in. Scotty H-Town wanted me to change the hat for the day. I did that. Let's see if he likes it. I know he'll be watching it a little bit later on. We'll see what's up with that. Okay, guys, let's see what the deal is here with today's episode. And we're going to start off because, like I said, this was something that came to me from a viewer. And just a regular viewer, they don't do a channel. But first, I'm going to break down some questions for you that I have for people that do channels. And I want to ask you these questions, and then we'll get the corresponding answers from the viewers that gave me some of these responses. Okay. Do you run into people that don't seem friendly when you're recording? Hey, it happens to a lot of us. You sit down at a machine and somebody could be, just having a miserable day, whatever. They don't want to talk. They don't want to be bothered with you. And usually they end up getting up and walking away. Do you guys run into that issue? I'd like to know if you do at any time. Is Scotty H-Town in a donkey group with Randy and Mr. Handplay? Probably so, Tracy the Ace. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, let's see. Number 2, do you try and talk to them while you're sitting next to them and they give you a cold shoulder? Like there's been a couple of times where I sat at a machine and I tried to talk to somebody that's sitting next to me and they just don't respond. Either they just ignore me or whatever, whatever. They just want nothing to do with it. Hey, it happens quite a bit. What about when you're sitting recording and the person next to you gets a monster bonus? I'm talking like 200-300 times their bet amount, and it is just going off the wall. Do you try and look over at the screen or try and record that screen, a little snippet or something like that? Let me know. Do you do it if they're not talking to you? If it's clear? What's clear? I don't know. Am I blurry? Not blurry anymore. I hope not. I hope not, guys, because I would hate to see what my face looks like blurry. Do you try and record a little snippet of their bonus if it's one of those massive bonuses? Let me know how you feel about that. What about if you're playing on the machine and you're just losing your butt and the person next to you is absolutely killing it? How does that make you feel? Hey, they're happy, they're joyous, and you're trying to record a bonus after losing 3-4 grand. You're trying to get some content and they're super happy and you're just getting your ass handed to you. Hey, how do you feel about that? Okay, when you're trying to record and the person next to you is super loud, I'm talking, they're just loud for no reason. They're talking to the machine or they're loud and you're over here trying to communicate with your machine, trying to communicate with your fans or record your video, and they're like super loud and all you hear is them. Hey, let me know how you feel about that. Okay. What happens when you're sitting next to the person? I know Gamblers Unknown loves this. When you're sitting next to someone that's slapping the buttons or rubbing the screen or tapping the screen or doing something of that sort. Hey, is that something that irritates you, or is that something that you're good with? I'm burning in this heat in AZ, LOL. Yeah, it's like 105 there. I would rather the person next next to me be loud instead of the damn radio. Hey, that's probably a good thing, Gamblers Unknown. You're absolutely right there. Okay, here's one for all you smokers out there. What if you're trying to record and the person on both sides of you is chain smoking and you're just getting bombarded with smoke? Would you get up and move to a different place? Would you stop your recording and go someplace else? Let me know how you feel about that. Okay, what if they don't want you to sit there? You run into this all the time. People are like, oh no, I'm saving that for somebody that's coming back, and nobody's coming back. You're like on the next machine over or something else, and all of a sudden you see them get off of their machine and move to that one. How do you feel about that? Hey, it happens a lot at Sandman, especially when it's crowded and people are trying to get a seat. Hey, it's one of those things that happens. But the question with all of these is, if you engage with any of these things, it sort of brings a negative vibe. So I just say, get up and move away. Cheers to that. Okay, guys. Here are the responses that I've been getting from some of the viewers that have emailed me. When I say some, it's only two, but still, they did give me some feedback. Okay, number 10. I don't like when they sit next to me and they're super loud. When you're recording and you're bringing that energy and you're really loud, they don't like it when you sit next to them and do that. Hey, it happens more often than you think. Melba, it's 3 to 302. What's 3 to 302? No, it's 3:30 to 3:02. I'm number one in that time slot. Just saying. Okay. Number 9. If I'm winning and they take pictures of my screen, meaning what I just said, counterpart to the people that are recording. If you're losing your butt and your person sitting next to you has a monster bonus, do you try and take pictures of pictures of their machine? It annoys them just as much if you try and do that, even though they don't say anything. Some will say something. However, that's one of the things that they said they don't like you to do. Oh, I had it wrong. Sorry. That's okay. I'm number one in the 3:30 to 3:02. I'm the best at 2 minutes anywhere around. I'm just saying. Here's one. They come in groups and get into my space. I guess they have a personal space bubble around them that they want space where they could just stretch their arms out around the whole thing. But they get frustrated when groups of YouTubers come around them and try and play one machine, especially in the middle. You know how there's machines on both ends. If the YouTuber's right in the middle, it really irritates some people that are trying to just gamble and have fun. Hey, these are their counter responses to how we feel sometimes when we sit down. They make fun of me when I'm pressing the buttons or tapping the screen. Hey, some people do that, and I hear it in a lot of videos. Oh, wow, we have the screen slapper next to us, or we have the button slapper next to us. As a YouTuber, we're doing that, but at the same time, they do hear that, and they know that it's upsetting to them. I'm just saying, be mindful of what you say when you're on camera. Some of them are just plain rude. Now, I haven't ran into YouTubers that are rude. Most of them are pretty happy, unless, like I said, they're getting their butts handed to them and they don't want to be bothered, not even recording. It happens more often than not, especially with gamblers that have exceeded their limit for the day. Hey, I'm just being honest, guys. They turn up the volume on their machines when they're playing. As YouTubers, we're trying to drown out the music that's playing in the background. So a lot of times we will turn up that music. Got to run. Dinner's ready. Enjoy dinner, blue collar. Really appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. They turn up the volume on their machine because we're trying to drown out the music. As Gambler Unknown knows, hey, that music could definitely irritate you, especially if you're getting copywritten on a lot of things. We have some dirty looks, but it's usually from people who've been people who's losing bad. That's absolutely correct. When people are losing bad, they don't want to be bothered at all. What kind of trouble are we getting into today? Hey, we're talking about how patrons of the casino feel when YouTubers sit next to them and do some of these things. And it works both ways, as we as creators sit next to patrons that are in a bad mood because like they're losing their butt or they're losing really bad. They don't want to be bothered with all that positive energy and all that really high enthusiasm. I'm just saying. Um, let's see. They turn the volume up of the machine. They get really upset if I'm not running good, and the person that's recording the bonuses or that's recording for YouTube is doing consistently getting bonuses. Hey, that happens to all of us. We sit next to somebody and they're killing it and we're not, and it happens all the time. But they say that irritates them more than anything. They probably were just on that machine. They jumped off. You sat down and you're killing it, and they moved over to another machine and they're losing like crazy. Hey, just saying that happens quite a bit. This is one thing, and I don't know, some of these things we can't do anything about, especially when casinos are crowded. Cougs rule 54. Only annoying ones are the ones that come up and video people's bonuses, or sitting next to people and video their bonuses. They have no right, and that's annoying. You're absolutely right, Cougs rule. Appreciate that. That's one of the things that I put up here in the top here. As soon as they move from machine, you sit down on that machine and sit on it. Penny D, welcome in. Hey, how was the boat thing? Hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad you're back. Thank you. You sit on their machine and you start killing it as soon as you jump on their machine. They don't like to be vultured, I guess, especially if they're still around in that area. It happens more often than not, and there's nothing we can do about it. If you want to play a machine, you got to play that machine no matter what. Cougs 54 enthusiasm is awesome, though. It's not a library. We're all there to have fun. You're absolutely right. But as Gamblers Unknown said, people that have exceeded their budget or they're gambling beyond their means and getting their butts kicked, it's not a good time for them. And we're over here all happy and joyous. I could see how that could how it could irritate some people. Number two, they all try and start conversations with me when I just want to damn gamble. I don't want to be bothered with anybody else. Hey, whenever I sit down next to somebody, I do try and start a conversation. I try and make it, a positive vibe. I try and keep it cool. I try and do what I can. Yeah. And then number one, let's see here. What's number one? They won't move when I ask them to move because I don't want to be there in their video. Hey, this has definitely happened to me where somebody said, hey, can you please move from here? I don't want to be in your video. And I said, I'm not recording you. I'm just recording the screen. She got a little bit upset. She got a little bit irritated. I finally did move just because I didn't want the bad vibes. I just moved away. And then the last one is this person says that if you sit next to me, I will tell them you're not allowed to record in the casino. Hey, that's what we got there. That's what some of the people have said, some of their answers, and some of the answers I got off the internet for some of these questions, just so that you know, hey, people are just as annoyed as we are with some of the things that are similar. So in conclusion, hey, just be respectful for everybody that's around you. Have a good time. If they're having a good time, then they're more than welcome to join in your good time, and vice versa. But we're all there to have fun and do the right thing. Then I put a hat French fry in their a hot French fry in their drink. Hey, that's a good idea, Tracy the Ace. I thought you said a hat French fry. A hot French fry. Sorry, don't have my glasses on. There you go, Gamblers Unknown. I say that at least 3 times in a show. Right now, we're going to get into the chat recap from yesterday. It was a really fun chat yesterday, and I had a blast on yesterday's show. And if you guys don't know, yesterday we talked about NorCal casinos. It was a fun conversation. If you haven't watched it, it was with the Good Life 88. The Good Life 88, he lives up in Northern California. He broke down some of the casinos there. Tomorrow, we will be talking about East Coast casinos with the one and only NJ Slot Guy. Already have that link up. You're going to have to check that out. Tonight, guys, at 5 o'clock, I have a guest coming on, Gracie Luck Slots. You'll have time in between the two shows to go ahead, get your drinks, and come on back. Gracie Luck Slots, she's from Florida. We're going to find out a lot about her. Best response to hater award goes to SD Guy. When the old lady was giving him a hard time, he pushed the cash out button to her machine. Hey, that is too funny. I'm going to have to go watch that episode. Okay, chat recap from yesterday. Scotty H-Town, hey all, was in meetings all day, missed RhinoMan's live stream, and at the same time, mostly everything else. Hey, that's always good. Thank you for that. The guy's not in here. Randy the Slot Wizard, Rhino Guy, Rhino Boy. Hello, my adorable, yummy bundle of cotton candy. Hey, he's got some serious issues, but then again, I encourage him. Thank you, Randy, for that. Becky A., I've been stuck in a casino numerous times. Becky A., there could be worse places to be stuck in. I can think of quite a few. A casino is not a bad place for me to be stuck in, unless I have no money. Then it's a terrible place to be stuck in. Little Dutchie said, in a relationship. What does that mean, Little Dutchie? Let me know. Yes, I am in a relationship. I have a beautiful, supportive girlfriend that kicks my butt on a regular. You guys know. Let's see here. Scotty, I asked you guys, where would be the best place in your house? What's the best room in your house? Because I might be looking for some place to stay. Scotty H-Town said, bedroom. I don't share my bed, Rhino Man. Hey, thank you. Tracy the Ace said it would be at my neighbor's house. I appreciate that, Tracy. Thank you for that. Randy the Slot Wizard says, not Mrs. Rhino Man. Hello, and you have my deepest sympathy. Thank you for that, Randy. I appreciate that. Let's see here. You guys did see the two groups yesterday. Hashtag Team Randy, hashtag Team Gamblers Unknown. He was the leader of that motley crew that was there. Or as several people said, Scotty H-Town to be one of them. They look like pimps in Philadelphia. Hey, maybe we did. Just saying. Can't mess with the Yoshis, Becky A said. Scotty H-Town said, good times are good times. Just saying. Absolutely. Let's see what else we had here. Randy the Slot Wizard wanted to get rid of James Spitzer on his crew. He wanted to know if there was any way we could trade him out. Hey, you're stuck with James Spitzer. He is on your crew, even though he's so happy that you're not here today. Tracy the A says, Randy has a massive grinder following. Hey, he does. I think 1.26 million people on his grinder account. I don't know what that means, but he gets a lot of subs for sure. Let's see. Rocket1818 said, Randy, the Slot Wizard, you're in the middle. I guess you manage all of them. Hey, that is Randy's crew. Did you like their nice little shorts carrying the bats? They were acting all tough there. Let's see. He said he would trade James Spitzer for an empty bottle of Corona. And then Rocket18181 said you should at least trade him for a full bottle of Corona. But I don't think he would get any one of those. Thank you, Sister Yoshi, for dropping my fun mail thing. Really appreciate. I got the address correctly now. I was able to spell it correctly. I'm moving up, guys. I'm just saying. Hey, Gamblers Unknown. Like if I wanted to yell to a person, if I wanted to yell at a person I'm with, I'd just stay home and get yelled at by not Mrs. Gamblers Unknown. Wow. Why can't I read that? That is terrible. If I wanted to yell to the person, Anyway, I'm going to skip over that. I'll come back to you, bro. Hey, that's what you get with me. Joanne says, you guys out west have so many, but then again, California is huge. We were talking about casinos. Sister Yoshi wanted to know, did Bad Boys get permission at Harris or NorCal? Yes, he did. Not only does he have permission, but he could get you permission if you're going to go up there to film with him. He's got some connections up there that do it. Holy wow. You're absolutely right, Gamblers Unknown. I don't know if I copied that incorrectly or what, but I got everything all screwed up there. Bad, bad, bad. Gamblers Unknown, we were talking about the casinos and free advertising. He said they don't need free advertising. Enough people stop in, drop hundreds or more. They are not worried about small streamers that might show losing. Hey, you're absolutely right. They don't want a bunch of streamers in there that are just going to show losing videos. They want the guys in there that are going to drop the $100, $200, $300 a spin and show the winning videos that are 5 and 10 times the amount that they put in the machine. Just saying. Sister Yoshi says, have you been to the Heights? I think they were talking about the ghetto part of town. Yes, I've been to the Heights myself up there in Northern California. Let's see. This is a good point Gamblers Unknown makes. Honestly, I think it's going to go the other way with a lot of places. Look at what Foxwood's doing. They have 10K subs or 10K to film. I bet more will start going this route. Yes, with so many YouTubers going to a lot of these casinos and bombarding them, or with big YouTubers trying to monopolize certain casinos, they can set the standards any way they want in order to allow filming. And some casinos might set a standard or a practice of you need X, Y, and Z in order to record here. And that might be 10K in subs, or you might be dropping 10K in the machines. I don't know. But there are still a lot of good casinos out there, like Yamavat Casino here in Southern California, one of #1 Southern California casinos. Just saying. Randy the Slot Life said, the Good Life 88, you're so intelligent and good looking. Please reconsider joining Randy's the Slot Wizards crew. Hey, he's not going to do it, Randy. I'm just saying that is not going to happen. Let's see. Whaler said, if you ask, then they'll just tell you, no, you can't film. I think he's got a good point there. And I want to bring this up to everybody in the chat. How do you feel about just going to a casino and not asking? Just start filming. If they tell you to shut it down, you just shut it down. I've done it several times. A lot of casinos that I go to, I don't even ask. Some of the bigger ones, when I know I'm going to be going live, then I will ask and see if I could record there. And even did it at some of the casinos where I didn't ask and just went live and just kept to myself in the back of the casino and filmed on a certain machine. How do you guys feel the best way to go is? Do you feel that you should get permission first, or should you just go in, test it out, and then try and get permission after? If they ask you what your channel name is, you could just tell them Gamblers Unknown and move on. So then that might work. I don't know. Let's see what else. Randy was just going off yesterday. So Becky A says, RhinoMan, I've seen some lady there always filming at Tachi with workers all around her, maybe because she's betting 25 to 50 bucks on a regular basis on the floor. Hey, Tachi Casino is one of the toughest ones that's out there in the middle of nowhere to try and get people to film on. I know Elweto's family lives out there. He tries to film there on a regular, but he can't. He's hit $1,000 there. They still wouldn't let him film, not even the bonus. So this lady must be consistently dropping dollars there in order to film. Lovestruck Gambling says, oh, we need a running list of casinos in Vegas where we can record with or without a tripod. Hey, that's a good thing. Maybe I could create a list for you of casinos that will allow you to record and blast the ones that will not allow you to record. Just saying. I have mixed feelings about asking. If I drank beforehand, don't bother asking. Yeah, but you know what, Avalon? I think you have to get in front of the right person in order to get that question answered correctly. If you ask Joe Schmo, security jock right there or whatever, they're obviously going to say no. That's what they're trained to do. No, no, no. Everybody, until you get to the right person, will always tell you no, and then some. And even at that, you can keep going up the ladder, and you probably still get no's from casinos that aren't, with the times. Rose Slot, Grayton has too many people that don't talk to each other. We were talking about Grayton saying, yes, you can, and somebody else saying, no, you can't. It's just one of those things. The right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing. Gamblers Unknown said, I'd eat freaking McDonald's before I ate steak at a place who restricts filming to only top channels. Hey, bro, you're at McDonald's every day, so it's no big deal there for you. You love the McDonald's. So do I. The fries are bomb. Gamblers Unknown said, oh, I forgot to go back and watch the Jackpot Famous advanced tips for Dragon Link. Hey, he does those advanced tips for Dragon Link. I don't know. Does he sell the series? Maybe you can package it up and sell it for him. Hey, just like that. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Tracy the Ace said, my wish list is a 2-carat diamond earring. Hope that's okay. Hey, you could have that wish list all you want. I doubt you're going to get it. Melba was saying, at least RhinoMan says it's a 2-minute star. Yes. And yes, by the way, in case any of you guys know, I was a 3-minute star last night. Just saying, it was birthday. I had to perform. Absolutely. Randy the Slot Wizard says, Melba, RhinoMan would need 4 naps to do 3 minutes. Hey, he's right about that. Let's see what else we got here. Mr. Handpay said yesterday, I want to thank him for coming into the chat yesterday. Mr. Handpay said, what's up, RhinoMan? When are you going to take a vacation? You're the real goat of live streams. That brings me to this point, guys. Today is 72 days straight of these 3:30 live streams. You know where I'm at 3:30. I'm always here. But 72 days of straight live streaming, straight at least one beer. And to top that off, 85 videos, live videos were done in that time, because some of those days I did two a days. Hey, that's awesome. I'm going to keep this going until it's no fun, and then I will drop off. But knowing that you guys are in the chat and you enjoy the little things that I do and enjoy the little fun that I have with this, hey, I'm going to keep it going. I have a few new things coming up down the line, like next week's series and the week after. And Sunday, by the way, will be game day for members and everybody else. We're going to have a special thing for them. Game show day. Guys, be ready for that. It'll be fun. Just saying. Let's see. Robert Kaczynski. What? Tracy the Ace is a new member. Thank you for coming into the Good Vibes crew. I really appreciate that, Tracy. Thank you so much. Robert Kaczynski. Hello, Mr. Handpay. Good luck to you on your next trip for the casino. Hey, I could guarantee you, if Randy's draped all over him, it's going to be a long, hard day for him for sure. Just saying. I want to know who's going to G2E. NJ Slot Guy is going to be there. I'm going to be there. Sister Yoshi's going to be there. Gambling Granny's going to be there. We got a lot of people that are going to be there. And I hope there's going to be a lot of you guys that are going to Avalon Vash. Hey, let me know. Saturday, guys, I have a special event coming up with Avalon Vash. We're going to be doing something on Saturday from Yamava. I'll probably do my 500 spin challenge on Dragon Link. The Oh Yeah Slots challenge, and see if I could knock it out of the park. I see Gamblers Unknown. I watched that video. He didn't do too well. I don't know who's in the lead, but I'll find out before I go. Yesterday, I want to thank everybody that came in and dropped super chats. Mr. Handpay dropped one telling NJ Slot Guy to become a member here. Hey, I appreciate that. Crow Slots and Adventure, appreciate the $9.99 super chat. Thank you guys for the live. Scotty H-Town, as always, coming in. Excellent live stream, even with the same cowboy hat. Mr. Hampay joined the Good Vibes crew. Scotty H Town dropped another $4.99 live chat saying the Good Life 88 has your beret on. I have it on today, but obviously he's probably hanging out with Mr. Handpay. Rosette Slots, I'm here. Cheers, my favorite drink. Appreciate it. And then Yoshi Slots dropped a $19.99 super chat on Not Mrs. RhinoMan for her birthday. Appreciate that, guys. Hey, I can't say enough about that. However, we have Gracie Luck Slots coming up next. That's going to be a fun live. Go ahead, relax, grab a drink, use the bathroom. Hey, it'll be a good time. Sister Yoshi saying, drop the glasses or glasses. Hey, I'll try and do that before the next one. We're going to have a good time, guys. Until then, let the good times roll, and I will talk to you later.